Today we got a package. This is a little bit too big, but let's open this. Okay, this Jimmy tool is not clearly. Alright, got it. Alright. Right before recording this video, I got a big boo-boo, so yeah, and this band-aid is not sticking right, so I hope it doesn't accidentally uncover and show the camera, because I'm trying to slice myself. Alright, let's put away a box down here. So, what is this, you might say? This is a Dell Inspiron. As you can see, let me just take this. Why do you have to stick a sticker on here? Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? Look at that. Stop. What happened here? Not containing data. Yep. So there's no hard drive on here. I paid $40 for this. So yeah, this is a pretty nice Dell Inspiron. Now you guys might know that I have this one too. This one is not mine. This was actually my dad's Dell Inspiron. So I decided to buy myself one. So yeah, as you can see, they're both pretty similar. Even from the inside. Actually, they're both the same. I'm realizing the hinge feels much more. This one feels more harder. Who knows? But as you can see, we got that. This one. So yeah, hopefully this one works, functions properly. It says it functions properly inside. Hard drive not installed. Okay. What I'm gonna try to do is open this thing up, see what's going on inside, see if I got scammed by eBay. So yeah, so seems like no one has been in here. Hopefully no one has been in here, because there's actually a hard drive holder inside of these laptops, and I hope they didn't rob that from this laptop. Two of the rubber feet are missing. These laptops don't get love. These cheaper ones. This is different. This is actually released in 2018. Meanwhile, the red one is released in 2016. So that one's a little bit more newer than the one that we have here on our table. I mean, this one's a little bit newer than the one that we have over there. So yeah. Hopefully the drive is literally still in there. It's dead. It feels about the same weight. So hopefully, let's fingers crossed that the caddy thing is still in there. So what is that? It's gone. It's gone. I gotta order a new one. Okay. Yeah. I mean, they didn't really say that it came with that, and they left crap ton of pink fingerprints in there, so thank you, eBay. So this is actually, the RAM actually has a cooler on top of it, unlike the other one. The other one didn't have a cooler. This one's actually an AMD A9, I'm pretty sure. This is the drive that I would use for the Windows 8.1 PC. I'm just going to insert it here. I'm going to deal with that later. I might just tape it up for now. Let's see if the Wi-Fi cord is still in there. The battery is still in there. So everything should be still there. I want to check this out later once I installed Windows on this thing. For now, I think I'm going to tape that down, so I would have something. This is 200 gigabyte drive, so yeah. So I have tape here. I generally don't really care about my own products, so yeah. So if you wonder, do I really care about other people's items? Yes, I do. That's when I do the repair, actual repair. This is mine. I generally don't care. I can do whatever I want with it. So, yeah. I'm gonna check that out later. And ooh, this one has copper. I feel like this one's gonna be much more better laptop. I mean, it was released in 2018, considering. So, I hope the BIOS saved the Windows computer thing. So. It's been, I think, an hour or two. It's been 2 hours now. I downloaded the instant media downloadable media from Microsoft's official website. Now it's not asking me for a key, product key for that. So I hope this has work. Um, it has replaced some files. Some files it kept, but mostly it kept the setup file, and like I'm not sure what other files it kept, but it mostly replaced the Windows files. Even though it's not supported by Dell, apparently it can't. It goes up to 8 GB. It's DDR4 actually, so I thought it was a DDR3 RAM. No, it's DDR4. This is a 4 GB one. Currently inside of this is a 16 GB one, which it seems like it's handling decent. They say try it with your own risk. So yeah. Guys, so it's the next morning. I decided to sleep because it was getting really late. So let's replace the thermal paste off this thing. I did all the upgrades I basically wanted. I just need the bracket for this thing. The power button wasn't actually broken on the case. It was actually this thing that was bending, so I put a piece of tape right there for now. And so I can maybe get a new board or something. But I mean, that fix looks permanent to me, so it might just stay like that. But anyways, this whole thing is so much different. Last night, it was actually overheating a lot. Heating up a lot though. So yeah, that does not look enough for the CPU. All right, this flap Usually they sometimes put it for these RAM modules, but it's for the RAM and it tells you it's DDR4 only. So of course, let's just see DDR4. So DDR4 is in the middle, and DDR3L it's like around here. If anyone's wondering, as you can see, it says a 16 gigabyte stick right there. It says 16 gigabytes. It's a Samsung one. It's one of the newer ones. I had this in my parts drawer because I took this out of something. I forgot what I took this out of. So yeah, but that's in there. Now let's repaste that CPU, and yeah, I will need to order this thing later on, hopefully today, hopefully if I can, because I don't want this thing to be that loose too. So anyways, yeah, let's repaste this thing real quick, clean it up. So yeah, so I'm back. So the only way I know how to clean the thermal paste off these things is with a paper towel and some isopropyl alcohol. So that's what I'm gonna do. I know there's other ways like the cotton swab or whatever. I just like to do it differently here. So yeah, let's just. Do nothing. It has to be in a corner. I feel like the corners are easier to clean these things. Dang, what? Dang, this thing's actually dried up. So here's our little heat sink. This thing's next, so let's clean it up. It's much more, it's a beefier heat sink, what I can say. It's a much more beefier heat sink than the one that is on the Intel version of this, which is the older version that I have, the red one. So, yeah. It like comes out like a paper towel clumps. I know that's not paper towel because I just saw it come out. Oh, it's crusty. Who knows how long ago this computer was last used on. I know this thing needs a BIOS update, so yeah. That's just part of the heat sinker. Whatever. Alright. Now that we have cleaned this up, I got TM30 here, and this is what we're going to be applying. So okay. Haters, people will say it's a little bit too much. That's just enough. I like to be a little bit extra. I should have zoomed in for that part actually, but there you go. So of course we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. Now we gotta clean all the fingerprints up here because I don't know what the flip was the old people doing here, inside of here, touching everything. So let's just clean, erase. So bad. Now we just start screwing and screwing screwing and screwing and screwing and screwing and screwing and screwing. Okay, now I genuinely forgot if I left this on or off. Alright. So as you can see, everything's applied on here. Windows is activated, like I said, since the USB ISO was actually corrupted. That was the problem. So yeah, this thing's a beast. This thing's a legit beast. If I check its settings, I already enrolled this thing in the ESU program, so I will get updates for a little bit more longer. So let's go to system. I said let's go to system. So if you guys want to know the specs, here are the specs for this laptop. So the RAM is 16 gigabytes. The speed is 1200. AMD A9 Radeon R5 2C cores, 2C plus 3G, 500 megabytes of the graphics card, and then 224 SSD in here. That's not the full SSD storage. There's more. So yeah, that's basically the actual graphics in this thing, or whatever, the specs. Yeah, your PC is extended, but it's currently October 10th or October 31st, which is Halloween exactly. So this video might get up edited until like a week or two later. Maybe, hopefully I can get this out like at least around the first week of November. So yeah, anyways, that's all guys. Hope you like this video. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.